Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Rise and Prime. I'm Makayla, and today we're going to be doing a very glamorous look because my husband and I have a work function party to go to where the theme is Roaring 20s. So you'll see I already have my face makeup on. You see I'm heavily bronzed because this is going to be a very dramatic smoky eye look, and as well as a dark lip. So if you want to see what I make for the work party tonight, keep on watching. Thanks. So before I begin, I did curl my eyelashes already, and then I primed my eyelids using a concealer and then putting some powder on top. That way you have a nice base to work with. To begin, I'm going to be using the Tati Beauty palette. This is one of my absolute favorites. It came out last year, but it is now back in stock. So if you go to tatibeauty.com, you can buy the palette. The first shade I'm going to start out with is going to be a light brown. So this is the bottom shade, Soothe. That one right there. And I'm just going to tap my brush in. Tap off any excess because you don't want any excess on your eye or else that'll make it too patchy and very hard to blend. So you want to work with very little product. And I'm just going to begin rubbing that in my crease. So right over this area, right where my eyelid crease is, right there. So I'm going to be going in windshield wiper motions as well as little circular motions. So you'll see I'm starting to get kind of that light brown shade in my crease. I'm going to do both eyes at the same time today. Okay, I feel like I have a pretty good blend of the brown. And the reason, even though this is going to be a very dark smoky eye, you want to start with lighter shades and then keep going darker. The last thing you want to do is just take some black eyeshadow and rub it all over your lid because it's not going to blend. I'm going to go in with a deeper brown shade now. Oh, and the brush I was using to blend in that crease shade is the M441 brush by Morphe. You'll see it has a very fluffy tip, which makes things very easy to blend. Next, I'm going to go in with the Morphe M433 brush. This is kind of like the same shape as the brush we used before, but it's a little bit smaller. I'm going to start deepening up my outer corner, and I'm going to use the shade Ritual. It's that shade right there. So I'm just going to dip my brush in. You see I'm just patting it in. Tap off any excess. And then I'm just going to start going in my corner. You want to tap it on first and then use circle motions to blend it in. See, I'm just starting to blend it on the corner of my eye up into my crease a little bit. And then with whatever's left on your brush, you're going to want to go over your crease again to deepen it. And do the other eye. And you'll see it looks really messy right now. That's okay, because we're going to cut the crease and it's all going to come together in the end. Now I'm going to go back in with that Morphe M441 brush just to blend over with that light shade Soothe again, just to make the eye look a little bit more seamless. So go back in, dip it, tap any excess. Okay, see now it's starting to look a little bit more blended, and I'm going to go back in with my Morphe M433 brush and continue with that Ritual shade, that dark brown. The next thing I'm going to do, I want to deepen it even more. So I'm going to go in with the black shade, which is called Memory. It's this one right here. And I'm going to go in on my outer corner again. And I'm going to be using the brush. This is an M506 brush. I see it as a very small fluffy bending tip because I don't want black to go everywhere. Black is a very hard shade to work with, so you want to be careful using it. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with that dark brown shade to blend it in a little bit more. And with my Morphe M433 brush. Okay, in order to cut the crease, you're going to need some concealer. So today I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape. I love this concealer. It is amazing to work with. And then I'm going to be using my Luxie 245 small shader brush. Anything with a flat edge like this is really nice for cutting the crease. So you're gonna take your concealer, and this has a doe foot applicator, and I'm just gonna rub my brush over the top of it to get it coated. Once you've done that, you're gonna look in the mirror and you're gonna want to cut the crease. So I'll show you. You're gonna make kind of a shape because I wanna put a lighter shadow on top. See, I'm just going in very light packing motions. See, I'm not going fast, I'm doing very light movements. I'm almost dragging the concealer down to create the shape. Now, this is called a half cut crease. I did not go the full crease because I still want it to be very dark in the outer corner. So now, once you've cut the crease, it's very important because that concealer is still wet. So to go in with another packing brush and to set it with eyeshadow. So I'll show you how I do that. I'm gonna take this Morphe Jeffree Star brush called the JS11. And this is, again, that flat tip. So I'm gonna go in with this Aura shade. It's the matte Aura shade, right there. And I'm going to pat that on my crease to basically set the concealer. And the reason you want to do this is so that way the concealer doesn't ruin the rest of your eyeshadow. So you cut that crease, and now it allows me to put a very lighter shade of eyeshadow on top. So it'll look very crisp and clean, which is what I want. So now the next shade I'm going to go in with, I need to deepen up my outer corner again because the cut crease covered it up a little bit. So I'm going to go in with that Ritual shade again, that brown. And you basically want to marry the cut crease and your outer corner so it doesn't look so harsh. See, so it's looking a little bit more blended. Okay, and now because I want to clean up the inner corner a little bit more, I'm going to use this Morphe M456 brush. It has a very smaller, fluffier side. And I'm going to go in with Ritual and a little bit of mix of Soothe. So the dark brown and the light brown, I'm going to mix them together a little bit, and I'm going to go in my inner corner. And I did that because I really want to define the cut crease. Okay, now that my cut crease is more defined, I'm going to go in with my finger because shimmers and glitters apply much better with your finger than a brush. And I'm going to use the metallic Aura shade. So that is this one right here. See how that kind of just made it a little bit sparklier, which is what I wanted. And then I'm going to go back in and fix that outer corner. So now I'm going to save the glitter for the end, but I will end up putting glitter on top as well. I'm going to do my other eye off camera and then I'll be right back. Okay, both cut creases are done. I've put the shimmer on both eyes and now it's time to go in with the glitter. But before we go in with the glitter, just remember, cut creases are really hard. I mean, a lot of people say they're easy. I don't think they're easy. I think it's so hard to do and it's taken a lot of practice. So if you want to do this eyeshadow look and you don't want to do the cut crease, that's totally fine. Just put the shimmer over the top and it's fine. The only reason I wanted to do the cut crease is because I want it to look a little bit more crisp and stand out a little bit more, especially with my dark to light contrast. So now we're going to go in with the glitter shade of Aura. And you'll see it is that very sparkly one up top. Gorgeous. Because for Roaring 20s, there's no holding back. You go bold or you go home. So same thing, I'm going to take my finger, I'm going to dip it in the glitter shade, and I'm going to be carefully pat it over the top of my eye because I don't want to ruin my eyeshadow look. See, wow. I think the glitter in this palette is absolutely amazing. It just adds so much depth to your eye and it just makes it really stand out. I've actually gotten a lot of compliments on the glitter because it just stays so well. It lasts all night. And I'm gonna go in and do the other eye. All right, the next step is we are gonna go under our lower lash line to clean up and add the smokiness under there. So I'm gonna go in with the Morphe Jeffree Star JS10 brush. It's very small and thin, and I did use this brush with this palette, so that's why it's not clean. And I'm gonna go in the dark brown Ritual shade. And you're just gonna wanna take the tip of the brush and tap it into the Ritual shade. Like that. And then go underneath your lash line. So you'll see it just kind of marries the look. Okay, and I'm gonna do that to my other eye. Okay, and then now that I've done both eyes, I'm going to take a brush with a fluffier tip. This is called the Morphe Jeffree Star JS13 brush, and I'm gonna go in with the light brown shade, Soothe, and this is to smoke out my lower lash line. I want it to be very smoky under there just to go with the rest of the look. Okay, now that your lower lash line is smoked out, I'm gonna add some eyeliner and on my waterline and on my upper lash line, and then I'm gonna add some falsies and then some lipstick, and then we'll call it good. Okay, the eyeliner, if you've watched my other videos, you know I love the Makeup Geek black eyeliner. We're gonna put this on the waterline. Okay, now that I've finished the eyeliner on both eyes, I'm gonna go in with liquid liner. For today's liquid liner, I'm going to be using the black liquid eyeliner by Hank & Henry. I love this stuff. I've had this stuff for like 3 months and it's lasted. It's so good and it's so easy to apply. Just make sure you shake it up and then just do light strokes. You don't want to go in fully pointed. You want to keep the brush to the side to let the brush do the work. And then after you line the top, you can choose. You can do a wing, you can leave it, you don't have to do any eyeliner up top. It's totally up to you. For this one, I am gonna do a little bit of a wing just to add to the drama of the look. Okay, so you'll see I just added a little bit of a wing. It's kind of hard to see with the dark eyeshadow, but it still adds to the drama. Okay, now I'm gonna go do the other eye. Okay, so I did the wing on this eye and the wing on this eye. The next thing you're gonna wanna do is go in with some mascara. I did curl my lashes before I even started the eye look. I just think it's easier to do it that way because then you don't have to curl your eyelashes and risk messing up your eyeliner. The mascara I'm gonna go in with is Punk Volumizer Mascara by Doucce. I've used this one several times because it's so good and it doesn't clump. It's a really nice mascara. Okay, once you've put mascara on the top lashes, you're gonna go in on the bottom lashes. I like to do a different mascara because it has a skinnier applicator. This is the Thrive Lash Extensions Mascara. I'm gonna go in and put this on the bottom lashes. Once you're done putting your mascara on, this look does require some false lashes just because I'm going to a fun work party and it'll just make my eyes look bigger. So the lashes I'm doing today are the Ardell Demi Wispy Lashes. The first thing you need to do before putting on a lash is you need to measure it and then cut it to make sure it fits your eye. Because odds are a lot of these lashes won't fit your eye. Okay, I took the lash off with some tweezers, and because I've worn these so many times, I know exactly where to cut it to measure my eye. And the best way to cut lashes, honestly, is with some nail clippers. Okay, I clipped part of it off. Once you have it measured, this is where you can put your lash glue on. I'm using the Duo Lash Glue today. I really like this stuff. It dries down clear and it seems to wear really nice. So you're gonna wanna take your lash and rub the glue all over the band. I remember I struggled so much putting on false lashes because they wouldn't stay on. Well, I didn't know that you have to wait until the glue gets really tacky. So you're probably gonna have to wait for about 30 seconds to a minute for the glue to get tacky. And another fun trick to make sure it fits the shape of your eye is you're gonna turn the lash with your fingers and let it dry. Okay, once you feel like it's pretty tacky, I like to take it in the side of my tweezers. And this is gonna go on my left eye. And I'm just gonna set it on my eye. The easiest part is to set the middle on first and then connect the edges. And then what I like to do is squeeze my normal lash and my fake lash together, like that. Once both of your lashes are on, you're gonna wanna go in with some more mascara. Normally, I would never do a bold lip with a bold eye, but because it's the Roaring 20s, one thing I did notice is that they went very bold on their eyes as well as their lips. So we're gonna go in today with this Too Faced Melted Metallic. This is in the shade I Wanna Rock With You. Normally, I would never be brave enough to wear this shade, but since it's a fancy work party, we're gonna give it a go. Okay, the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna highlight the inner corner. So to do that, I'm gonna go in with this Tarte brush and I'm gonna spray it with some Milani Make It Last setting spray. And then I'm gonna go into the sequin shade of Aura. It's this one. I'm just gonna highlight my inner corner. Okay, once that is all done, you can finish up the look by spraying your face with some setting spray. Today, I'll be using the Milani Make It Last matte setting spray. So just douse your face. Okay, here is the finished makeup look. And now I'm gonna go put on my accessories and fix my hair, and then I'll come back and show you the final party look. All right, everyone, here is the finished look. You'll see I put on my headpiece, I have my hair curled, and then I also ended up doing a side bun with some diamond bobby pins put in it. So thank you so much for watching. Again, my name is Makayla and my channel is Rise and Prime. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and turn on the notifications to receive any future updates of videos that I upload. And please like this video if you enjoyed it, and if not, please comment down below of what you'd like to see and if you would like to see any other videos. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.